Who is the spider broad? She's co-hosting with me today. Good friend. Halloween. Yeah, well, I figured we should bring a woman on for this stream. I didn't have any trans women handy, so I hope you're okay with a cis woman for this. But we need somebody who's like better with Riz to yeah. So it's gonna be pretty wild. I'm very quickly trying to eat my rice. I haven't been able to keep any food down. Okay, Liv should be asleep right now. I don't know what's wrong with me, personally. But, yeah. Okay, I was going to shrink Hal. But she got mad when I said, I'm gonna shrink you. And she said, no, this is perfect. It has to stay like this. And so, I mean, I just, you know, I had to, right? Alright. Let me, maybe post a funny meme about me being alive. There we go. I saw the title and thought this was about hipster and gay fashion. No, it's about Food-a-loving cockmaster. It's about Food-a-loving cockmaster. Oh shit. Yeah, it's about Food-a-loving cockmaster, chat. Alright. I'm going to unmute Hal now. Hi Hal, we're live. No, don't say that. I just brought you on stream. Don't do that.
Anyway, yeah, hi guys.
The chat was waiting for you. They were like, "Oh my god, somebody we like."
I know, they were waiting for their host, you know? Like, it's my stream, right?
Yeah, uh-huh.
Yeah.
See, the great thing about bringing you on for topics like these is that you don't know anything.
No,
and you're
I'm
also
like an outsider, so...
You're also like semi-normal. So, actually, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Is that a spider on her head? It's so freaking cute and fluffy.
Yeah, all the spiders on the art have their own names. You've got Leonard, Soul Crusher, and Ted.
Why Ted? What is even remotely intimidating about Ted, bro? Like,
what's wrong with Ted?
I mean, I like
Are you
Ted.
name changing my children?
Name shaming.
Listen, I've been drinking. You leave me alone. Don't name shame my children, okay?
You know, before we went live, Hal and I talked about what she would do when she got on stream to be her like.
Oh
funny
fuck! What
bit.
was it? What was it? Oh no! Fuck! I can't remember.
I don't. You were gonna talk about like.
It was something funny. Like oh yeah.
No, we're forcing a bit
cock
now.
Thing, the cock thing.
What do you mean the cock thing? What are you talking about?
It's not gay to watch gay porn because you're getting off to the idea of it being you. That was what I said. Yeah. because that made sense.
Now it just makes you sound crazy that you're going back and kind of like doing it posthumously.
Well, it was your idea.
QTV's hood ornament. Who is this person? This is Hal does ASMR.
No, it's not.
Yes,
What?
it
That's
is.
crazy.
What do you mean?
You're crazy. No one's gonna believe you.
What happens if I pull up the channel right now?
That's not me. You can't prove it.
Mhm. Let's see.
No, Diesel.
Yes.
That's.
I
not
didn't
me.
even do it. I didn't even do it. Greg did it in the chat.
God damn it, Greg.
Greg did it in the chat.
God damn it, Greg.
I didn't do it.
Yeah, exactly. My likeness was stolen. Stolen. See,
Yeah, sure.
they get it. I hate
Do
your
what?
mom. Okay.
We do support the homies here. Even though she desperately hates it.
I despise it.
Mm-hmm. I mean well. And I'm sure the mods mean well too.
Yes, you mean well. That's why you get away with it.
Alright. So I'm gonna show you the channel. I assume you're probably looking at streams, so you probably been spoiled at what his name is.
No.
Okay, I pulled it up. Join the live.
Okay. Wow, a lot to unpack here.
So this guy, he originally was called Fuda Loving Cockmaster, right?
Because that's like what you want to be branded around. Yeah, okay.
Yes.
And then he changed it to the Autistic Chaser.
No, well, it was called, for some reason, it was called Grungling Chaser. And I don't know what Grungling Chaser stands for. I've never heard that word. Kind of sounds like a slur. Don't sue me if it is. I mean, Fuda is pretty based. I mean, if you say so, QTV's hood ornament. Yeah, he was originally called Fuda Loving Cockmaster.
Because we all know what that is.
Yeah. Yeah. So, he changed his. Did he watch the last time I talked about him on stream? This is totally different from the last time I looked at it. Okay. Like he is online. Okay, because his name was like, he said that he was a sheenus, which by the way he calls transgender male to female penis sheenus.
Right.
Never heard that word before.
You know what? It's kind of iconic, you know?
And also he doesn't call it semen, he calls it shemen.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like, you know what? It's better than penisy.
Okay. Somebody sent me the Urban Dictionary entry. This is from Modcat. Urban Dictionary's grundle. Grundle is another word for Chad. The region between the balls and the arsehole can be an erogenous zone for some. As you do.
Right. Yeah.
It's over for us Fuda bros with all this bad representation. What we were having a conversation about like psychology, and you brought up the Fuda thing. What was that again? About like why people have a Fuda fetish or whatever.
I don't know.
You talked about, I don't know. You were like referencing something
Cloudy
about like
celebrates 9 months of membership. We're all gonna learn so much
like
today. Buckle up, little guys.
Is it no?
Is it Freud?
Is it, yeah, it would be a Sigmund Freud thing because you know he talks about how like a lot of the time like young boys are like obsessed with their penis because it's like and they believe like the reason their mothers don't have a penis is because like their dad bit it off or something. It's like wild and like yeah, so it's got to be like something Freud ish, you know?
QTV's Hood Ornament celebrates 5 months of membership. I'm here for the Futa by the foot.
Futa by the foot. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I figured that was a Freud thing.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
So let me regale you with some Fuda loving cockmaster lore.
Awesome. Yeah,
Um,
hit me.
So Fuda loving cockmaster, full name, is a stay-at-home 30-year-old man
Mm-hmm.
who identifies as straight.
Mm-hmm.
Who is self-proclaimed, has no job prospects, lives at home, does nothing, and
Mm-hmm.
he also had one sexual encounter and decided he was polyamorous. On a very funny
Wow.
basis, and he also has a storytime video called "I booked a flight and sucked off a trans woman."
Oh wow.
Where they talk about his time where he had his mom fly him to the airport to go
Mhm.
get sex from somebody he met on 4chan, I think.
Yeah. Because that's what you want to do, right? Go and have sex with someone you
You know,
meet
when I
off
asked Hal
4chan of all
to be on this
places.
stream, guys, I don't think she realized what she signed up for.
You didn't really give me much of a chance to
Okay,
say
I
no
said
either. You
I
were like,
said, do you
you were
want to
like,
stream still? I said, do you want to do Fudo Loving Cockmaster? You were like, sure.
yeah, sure.
And you didn't know who Fudo Loving
I did
Cockmaster
not
was.
know
But
any
you
better.
didn't put two and two together about Fuda and a
No, you know
guy.
what? I thought this would be very funny actually, so I'm not like,
No, it will be very
you know.
funny. It will be very
Yeah,
funny.
exactly,
All right.
exactly.
But yeah,
True.
he's a chaser.
Mhm. So what does it mean when someone's a chaser?
Okay, so like let's say somebody is attracted to black men's blackness,
Oh, right, yeah.
and so they go after black men
Mhm.
specifically. That's a chaser.
Right, I get
Or
you, I get you.
yeah. I mean, we don't know anybody like that, but if we did,
I mean,
they could
we
be
know
considered.
someone like that.
Well, we do, but we're so bad. We're
We
so
are the
fucked
worst.
up.
We're so It's
Um,
okay, they love us, it's fine.
yes. But a chaser could be anybody who's like really attracted to unchangeable characteristics of an individual. It goes
Mhm.
beyond like a fetish.
Like me and assholes. Yeah, I get it, I get it.
Did somebody put that in the chat?
Hmm? No, that's something I said.
That's something you
It's a woman
said?
thing. You get it.
What do
You
you
get
mean
it.
it's a woman thing? What you can't
We
just say
literally
that
had a whole conversation about it
about
this
buttholes.
morning.
What are you talking
No,
about?
not
You
buttholes.
just said
Like people
assholes.
with bad personalities.
Oh, okay.
You
Sorry.
know, oh my
Listen,
bad. Was
there's
that not
gonna be
British enough?
no, no,
Like
no.
me and
Here's
fucking cunts of men. There you
okay,
go.
okay. So pause, ma'am.
Yeah, we're pausing.
I completely lost my fucking train of thought.
Okay. Okay.
I worked at a drag show bar in the early 2000s,
Well,
says a
don't worry. I'm
bouncer.
sure it's not
The
left
drag
station yet.
community had much
We
meaner
can
name for
dial it back a
chasers back
bit.
then.
What was the meaner name for chasers back then? QTV, who donated $5, very base. Okay, but here's why. Also, I do want to say the butthole thing I got confused by because we are going to be talking about anal sex.
We're gonna be talking about it a lot.
There's going to be a lot of anal related conversation.
Oh, thank you, Kat.
All right.
Okay, yeah.
I'm an awful person. What's good, Hal? I am willing and able to ignore you with the riz.
Will you give me all your attention and then take it away when I need it most?
This is why millennial and Zoomer women. This is why I'm taking the black pill today. That's it. This is just the worst. All right. Diesel talks about his anal experience. Story time. Gone wrong. Gone sexual. I am not.
Diesel, do you have any anal experience?
I'm not talking about my anal experiences on stream.
That means you do have them. We've got them, boys. Clip it.
All right. Are we gonna watch this video about the?
I'm waiting for
Yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah. We were conversing.
I had my first
Okay, so you can hear it.
Yeah, I can hear
Okay,
it.
all
You
right,
fixed
all right.
sexual
that,
experience with another person when I was 28 years old, almost 2,000 miles away from home. And to get there, I ended up booking a flight on my mom's birthday and having her drive me to the airport at 4 a.m. But I didn't do this intentionally. The cheapest date to fly out just happened to be on my mom's birthday, which I forgot.
No.
And I
Hey, Mom, I know it's your birthday, and I love you
No.
very much for you housing my grown ass. But could you go fly me to the airport in the middle of the night so I can go get railed?
Imagine. Fucking imagine. That's crazy.
Did Beckett send you this? Yeah, we had a surface level
Is-
encounter with him.
Is Beckett the reason that I'm watching this right now?
Yes.
I'm going to be having words with Beckett.
Mr. President, get down. Diesel and Hal are looking at Fuda lovers.
cheaped out so hard on the tickets that they
What
would
are you gonna say? Hal?
I'm gonna tell you it's one fucking L, you moron.
not have allowed me to reschedule the flight, even if I had wanted to. And I was understandably very cheap because at this point in time, Big Daddy government was only giving me $741 a month in neat bucks. So I didn't want to more than double the amount of money I spent on the plane tickets by getting a new one, which would be more expensive. Because I wanted to
Why
make
does it
sure
sound like he's
that I
gonna
still
cry?
had some money to spend.
This was a transcendental experience of
This clearly was.
sex for him, okay?
Oh my god, it really was. You can tell it's bringing like a tear to his eyes remembering it, and it's the transcendental experience and not the fact his mum chewed his ass out for it.
No, listen, Hal, he comes from a white family in Colorado. They sat in dead silence on the way to the airport. There wasn't a word exchange. Both of them sat there thinking about it.
Yeah.
And the ability to pay off whichever credit cards I used once I arrived at my destination. I can still remember the car ride and how the defogger was not working properly. It broke a few days before I booked the flight, and we couldn't get it fixed before then. So my mom had to crack a window open to make sure that she could still see through the window. The trip was stressful for me in a lot of ways because I had never flown out on my own before. And one thing that added to the stress was how overbearing my mom was. She wanted me to give her the address of the person I was flying out for and their name. Like, to basically dox them because she was paranoid about people on the internet wanting to harvest my organs. And I wasn't about to do that, so I
My
lied
mum
and I
used
told
to
my
do that too.
It's like
It's like
not-
a white mom thing.
That's
I
like
think.
it's not just a white mom thing, okay? Are you supposed to not be sheltered? What kind of statement is that?
Is it not a white mom thing?
No, it's not it's just a mom thing, Halloween,
Oh,
okay?
okay.
Listen, my Caribbean mother didn't just be like, hey, go out into the fucking street, I don't care what happens. It didn't happen.
Okay, so my friends' moms are just shitty. I got it.
Oh my god.
mom that I was going to see a friend, but it wasn't because I didn't want her to know that I was planning on seeing a trans woman. No, my mom's not sufficiently transphobic for me to be worried about that. The reason I didn't want to tell my
Oh
mom
my god.
that I was flying out for a date was because when I was 18, she shredded a porn DVD that she found in my room, and when I was 19, she blocked all porn sites on the home network. When I was a teenager, She spent so much time talking about how horrible porn was and trying to police the sexuality of me and my sisters that I wasn't about to tell her anything about my love life. Because my mom is so overwhelmingly sex negative that I don't tell her shirt unless I absolutely need to. So I dealt with that bit of family drama. We survived the dangerous 4 a.m. winter drive, and I arrived at the Denver airport with a pretty intense stomachache, which doesn't really bode well for someone who wants someone else to put their dick in your butt. But honestly, I was so terrified.
Oh my god! You know, I was just thinking about that. Like, if you got like tummy problems, you know, you don't want to like.
Oh no.
You don't want to have like a squirting incident while somebody's.
Like, yeah. Ugh. Ugh.
I didn't hit me the first time I watched this.
You know, now we all get to live with that mental image. Thank you.
I try.
Yeah, you really, yeah. Wow.
No, that's not the good kind of squirting, chat.
No.
We're talking.
No.
We're not
We're
talking.
talking.
We're not
like,
talking
ow,
vanilla.
okay.
We're talking chocolate.
Yeah. Great way to put it.
Any amount of physical intimacy at the time that I would not have been ready to bottom right away anyway. And in fact, I had actually ghosted a woman who was very close to home, within 50 miles of me, because she had come on too strong.
This has the feel and quality
This
of
other
a
girl was trying
workplace
to go at a
safety
pace
video.
that I just was not comfortable with.
Chat, Hal, why do you tolerate this guy?
I don't tolerate you, Diesel.
Yes, you do.
Like,
you
quite
listen,
frequently. How often do you go in the doghouse?
It's been a while since I've been in the doghouse, personally.
It's been like 2 weeks.
Did
since
he
you've
at
been in
least
the
get his
doghouse.
mom a
Don't-
present?
Don't upplay it.
Listen.
That's not a while.
You adore me, okay?
Don't you put words in my mouth.
See, she's doing that because she's like caught red-handed.
As if. One of these days, Diesel, the DMs are gonna leak, and they're just gonna see me bullying the fuck out of you.
That's us every day, every time, all the time.
Exactly.
You to be honest, you haven't done it much here, but I think as time goes on, you'll get slightly more willing.
I don't want to show you up in front of your chat, you know?
You don't. That's literally what they come here for. She's pouting. She's pouting. Clip it.
One of these days.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
bully me.
exactly. They do enough bullying. I don't need to feed the ammo.
Bro's
Plus, you
coping.
always
This
tell
is
me to
that.
behave before stream. So.
Okay, well, when I say behave, I mean don't go on like a ridiculous tirade about I don't know
about
something.
how you masturbate to. I'm not gonna call you out like that. No.
We want to see Diesel built by a strong woman. Be the strong woman, Al.
Fun fact, whenever I like record like something that involves a lot of bullying, it's usually because Diesel asked for it.
Yes. No.
Wait,
that makes it sound weird.
When was I swear I've got it pinned. What was the video you really wanted me to do, but I couldn't bring myself to do? Greedy goblin girl enchants you into a cuddling session.
That one. No. That was part of like that was like kind of a joke, kind of serious. There were other ones. There were other ones I recommended that I would have preferred more over that one because you don't strike me as a goblin. You're not You're not a goblin. You're like I've said, you're an elf.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
He's panicking. He's panicking.
He's panicking.
Yeah. And plus
wait. Sorry, chat. The one directly above the goblin suggestion. Blind date with a hot MILF. Dommy mommy, very, very flirty, good boy.
Okay, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Is that right up your alley, right? You've done stuff like that before. I picked that because it was a good option for your whole shtick.
Yeah, yeah, of course, of
Uh-huh.
course. This was when you were encouraging me to do like fantasy ASMR, but okay. Go
Yes,
off.
but we had discussed it, and you had already moved on from that as like being your total topic. He said, "Hear me out." Diesel's getting outed for all his commissions. No,
I
see,
feel like we are getting a bit sidetracked though.
okay, all right, pause. Sometimes Hal doesn't have an idea for what she wants to do an ASMR on. So I'll go on r/ASMR script haven and I'll grab a few and send them to her to be like, how about this? How about this? How about this? I'm not gonna send like submissive student ask for your help on the term paper because that's not who she is.
Is that something you wanted?
No. He's always yeah. Whatever. We're watching the trans suck off video.
Yeah. We want to hear about how this guy sucked off a trans woman.
And I ended up flying out for this woman in particular because she was very affectionate without totally smothering me. She was into video games and anime. She even had a Mega Man plushie. Plus, she was 5'11" and a top. So, yeah, my dick was diamonds. It was leaking pre-cum, and I wasn't able to find anyone like her locally.
He gives just enough detail that it's too much.
It's
Yeah.
like imagine saying that.
Imagine being the woman that finds out about.
Imagine, oh my god, can you imagine the woman finds out about this video? Do you think she knows?
I would hope so.
Surely.
These apparently, I don't know. He like him being a sex worker now. He's apparently had sex with other trans porn actors. So it's like they totally understand that they are being fetishized. So they're probably cool with it. But if you're just like a normal person, I feel like you'd be pretty offended. Right?
Yeah. I mean, even as a sex worker, like, surely they don't want that shit, like, talked about too much.
What I mean, but it's in like videos, right? Like,
yeah, but like, you know, it's in videos, but it ain't in their like real life. You know what I mean?
Well, it's like sex for work versus sex for pleasure.
Exactly.
Right? Like they don't fuck. I keep calling him like the anti-aging guy. Have you ever seen that guy?
No.
Okay, let me pull that guy up.
Oh god.
Hold on. He's showing up in my recommended. Damn it, I had to plug in my keyboard. So I gotta unplug it. Watch the sound cut out on stream.
Imagine.
Anti-aging guy. This is the anti-aging guy. He's like really creepy.
This one.
There is something very like lizard.
Yeah, I keep saying he's very fey like.
Yeah. He looks like who's the guy that did Facebook?
Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah, he looks like Mark Zuckerberg.
Well, he's doing like the Theranos lady thing, which I think she was like doing a Steve Jobs with this. This is like a Steve Jobs pose or something. The erection of an 18-year-old is a wild thumbnail.
How I'm the oh wow.
He got a transfusion of his son's youthful blood to stop aging. Yeah, he's a demon.
What?
That guy's a demon.
Real talk, do you think it works like that?
That if you take the blood of the youth, you'll be younger?
Yeah.
I mean, that's the ancient like vampire thing, right?
I mean, yeah, that's what Elizabeth Bathory did, right?
yeah. I mean,
She
did it
used to
really
bathe
keep?
in like the blood of the young
Maybe
people.
it kept her skin like tighter and like
Maybe,
nicer.
maybe.
I don't know.
I can see it because you know when like blood dries, it does feel like quite tight on it.
Yeah.
Maybe they're onto something, Diesel.
I feel like we're kind of like gaslighting ourselves into like some weird.
Diesel, do you want to start a blood cult with me?
Yeah, sure. It sounds like a
Oh,
good time.
thank you.
Did you
Thank
really
you,
think I was
Colin.
gonna say no after the previous conversation?
Fuck no, I know you love to blindly agree with whatever I say.
Reciprocated my attraction, so I just flew out. The plane ride was 4 hours, and it landed in the city where PETA's headquarters are located, which was something I found out about Norfolk, Virginia, long after I had gone on this trip. And the first thing I did after I landed was I texted this girl. But unfortunately, I wasn't able to come over right away because she had an unexpected visit from family.
The sad emoji.
The sad emoji.
If I wasn't like watching this from, I would think you added that onto stream. Like, that's how out of place it was.
I mean, I will say they are giving bottom, so at least he is, bottom
Yeah,
coded.
that is true. That is true. He is very bottom coded.
So I took the advice of one of my friends, and that first day I went around looking on TagMap for people with the 4chan hashtags who could potentially host me for a night, specifically R9K and LGBT, and I ended up failing on that because all of the ones I spoke to were either busy, unable to, or just retardedly transphobic. After a few hours,
Imagine like thinking about staying with somebody from 4chan. Okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like that's talk about a risky idea to even suggest.
Yeah. I mean, I said it like at the beginning of the stream. Like, imagine like doing that. Now imagine staying at their fucking
Hal is more mommy than Diesel is daddy, and just completely obliterates his control of the stream. I'm gonna click
I
play
gave up,
now.
and I decided that it was better for me to just chill in the airport that first day and sleep there. And I can still remember the Discord voice call that I had with my friends in the middle of the airport without any headphones on. In this server, people were placing bets on whether or not certain people were going to be able to avoid wizard status. That is to say, whether or not they were gonna have sex before they turned 30. So when I showed up to the Discord VC and I told them that I had gone through with booking the flight, it was a big deal for them, and it was also a lot of fun for me. But after staying the night...
So Beckett and I mentioned this last time we watched this video. They were betting on whether or not he would lose his virginity or not. They had a Deadpool on it, okay? Like
yeah.
Like what great friends.
To be fair,
I'd love to see where this one's gonna go. Uh-huh.
If they are like good friends, it is kind of funny.
Uh-huh. Okay.
You don't think so?
I mean, I think so. I think listen, we have a mutual friend that I suggest we start a Deadpool for this exact thing.
Like we were all thinking, like the second you brought it up, we both started thinking the same thing.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we're really fucked up today. I don't know what's wrong with us.
Right there, I burned through all of my stacks, and the airport's Wi-Fi was bad. I also burned through all 4 gigabytes of my phone's high-speed internet, so I decided to just find a coffee shop and wait there until she felt comfortable inviting me over. But I was also hungry, and I'm vegan. And most foods in the airport were animal-based, or they were junk foods.
Of course he's
McDonald's in the light. So I just ordered a single plate of tater tots. And then I used my phone's GPS to find the nearest Starbucks, which was miles away. And then I just walked all the way there from the airport. Like 3 or 4 miles. Along the way, though, I bought some whole wheat tortillas and tofu, and I just ate both of them as is. I didn't buy burrito ingredients. I didn't buy sandwich ingredients. I just ate them straight out of the package. I started with the tofu because obviously it's the more perishable of the 2 items. And yeah.
Ew. This is really gross, by the
What?
way. Like, I don't mind tofu. I enjoy it when it's prepared. But he's drinking, like, the tofu water. And then he's eating it. Like the cube.
Yeah.
That's
Ugh.
nasty.
I just ate soy and I walked to the nearest Starbucks. Yeah, so
He's
I get
just
to the Starbucks.
eating like the block,
Yeah.
and he's doing it in like the worst way.
How else do you eat a block of tofu?
I don't know. Like, just go get some get a fork and a fucking paper plate. You know, like you're not a fucking animal. Uncooked as well. Like, oh my god.
What else was he gonna do? He was basically a transient homeless guy for the weekend or whatever.
The
And I
things
find out that
guys
it's
do for pussy. Jesus Christ.
I don't have a funny joke about that. I think I was just gonna agree, but
Yeah, we've been over this. You just blindly agree.
I'm not. Damn it! No, I'm not. Stop it. This is not the same thing.
It's literally the same thing.
Men literally do be doing stupid shit just to
Yeah,
get laid.
how many stupid things have you told me you've done because you were thinking with your dick?
It's not even like. Okay, it's not that I'm like thinking.
Mm?
It's not even that I'm thinking with my
Mm.
dick. I'm a romantic. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this.
Whatever you say. Okay.
It's gonna be a long one, huh? Tell us the Diesel Lord. No, Diesel, how romantic are you? I'm very romantic.
He's so romantic that he throws hot oil out of windows for women.
I was in.
you know?
Okay, I'll tell the story. Fine. So in college, there was this chick I liked. There's so much lore behind this, right? So I'm really missing out on a bunch of aspects of this story. Because when you know most of the context, it just gets like from funny to like really depressing.
It is very sad. Yeah.
Yeah. So I would go over and I would make dinner with her or for her quite a bit. And you know, she was like a gamer girl. So gamer girls, them bitches love tacos.
Mm-hmm.
And so I would make tacos. And you know, like the grease in the pan that's left over because it was like an 80-20 ground beef or whatever. I don't eat beef anymore, but there would be the oil at the bottom of the pan, and so you had to dispose of oil properly. You can't pour it down a drain. Now we were living in the college apartments, so outside of her window was an alleyway, and it was like a cool night, and so I grabbed the pan and I went. And I threw the hot oil out into the alley. Like I was some medieval peasant from the 1300s. Diesel, that could start a grease fire.
Oh, yeah. That's what makes it funny. The things we do for love, right?
Jeez. But yes, that is something I did. Obviously, I also, you know, the day that she asked me to throw a car battery in the ocean, I willingly did that, you know.
You did what? That's a new one for me.
I'm joking, Hal.
You see, the thing is, I don't think
No, I'm not. Why? In what circumstance would I have a car
you-
battery that I need to throw in the ocean?
I mean, you didn't. Clearly, the girl did in this
No,
situation.
no, she
you
didn't. I'm
know?
making it's a joke.
Like, I think it's canon, guys.
It's not can. That's not
Like,
canon.
I can tell
And
when
no, I
Diesel's lying.
I checked that there
I
was
know
no
it's canon.
person. It's not canon. You want it to be canon, but I'm telling a joke. What a dono axis.
Diesel has a need to breed goblins. Goblin Slayer Narbro the Goblin Layer. Doom Guy doesn't have a kill
Nice.
count as high as Diesel's Goblin
Yeah, give me a
body
sec.
count. Goblin D's nuts indeed.
Ay. Diesel, stay out of the kitchen and away from fire. Okay, now that Hal walked away, I don't do that anymore, obviously. And know that I did not throw a car battery into the ocean.
Whatever you say, King.
Let's keep watching the stupid food video.
Okay, yeah. I'll
Actually,
keep
just one
watching
of
your
those
stupid
crappy
Twitter
ones
guy.
that's in an outlet mall, and there's no place to sit. So I chilled at the outlet mall for a bit, and then I said, okay, screw this. I'm just gonna walk over to the Witch that's like 1 or 2 blocks away from this place. I went there. I sat down with a pirated copy of Borderlands 2 Game of the Year Edition, and I just played that.
But did
for
Diesel
several
smash? No, Greg,
No,
I
he
did not
didn't.
smash.
hours until I
Ugh.
got the text from her. At which point, I called a Lyft and I headed over to the address she gave me. When I got to the door, she was having cold feet about it.
Gameplay, like behind his shitty quality video, is just really funny to me.
I like his clothes. Like it's like way too big.
He
Like
looks.
his collar is huge.
He's dressed like, my granddad.
He's dressed like somebody who gets railed in the butt. I don't know why. I don't know how to explain it other than
he
that
is
he
very
does.
twink coded, yeah.
Yeah.
And I kind of had to reassure her. She didn't think I would find her attractive in real life.
I bet Diesel's.
Bet Diesel is smitten when the hoes write a love letter.
That is not a good way to give them electrolytes, by the way.
Throwing batteries in the ocean is a perfect way to give the water electrolytes.
Exactly. That's true. They can have a little. The ocean can have a little car battery as a treat.
She
Like a little snack.
Yeah, it's a little snack.
Electric eels.
didn't want to let me down, to be unable to live up to my expectations. So I told her that attractiveness was subjective and that I wanted a girlfriend, but I was happy with being friends or a more short-term relationship. So she let me in. We played video games and watched anime. We talked about some stuff. I let her know that I had never really been with anyone, but she was very nice about it. She kissed and gently caressed parts of my body, and one thing that I thought was especially cute was when I mentioned that I have vitiligo to her, and I pointed out the gray patch of hair on the right side of my head. She kissed it, and that's a memory that I'm going to cherish forever. After a bit of casual flirting, she put on some anime. And I remember which one it was. It was a detective anime called Case Closed. And she invited me to cuddle with her. When I did, she was the big spoon. We watched the anime.
The way he's
Of
like,
course.
his body language is just so funny. I just don't know why. Oh, when she cuddled me, she was the big spoon, and he's like putting his little fingers together, you know? Like,
Yeah.
oh my god.
Oh my god.
Man. I don't remember how much we talked during it. I don't remember what was going on in that episode, but I know that after it ended, we kept cuddling, and after what felt like
Oh
the
my
longest
god, they
time,
kept cuddling.
she told me that if I wanted her to touch me anywhere else, all I had to do was ask.
He's holding his face. Oh my god, that's so gay.
Oh shit.
The
It took
anime
me a
fans
while,
are in
but
shambles.
after a long
It's
pause,
straight out of a
I was able to
hentai.
tell her that I wanted her to touch my dick, so she did. I was really shy about taking my clothes off,
Did he
but eventually I did, and we kind of just tried some things out. She asked me what things I wanted to try out,
So
since she
what's compelling him to make a video on this?
He loves cock.
Okay, but like good for him. Why is he like making a video on all this though? You know, like
You
it
don't.
feels
Some
like
people-
oversharing.
Some
a
people have
lot.
such an obsession with their own sexual deviancy. I mean, it's not deviancy, but you know, they have such an obsession with it. They need to share it with the world.
But like, surely there's like a point where you don't want to be doing that. Yeah, he's looking for more. So right, so true. Anyway,
And the thing is, from this video, I'm pretty sure he's gotten laid. Other trans women have reached out, being like, "Let me fuck you."
of course.
So,
Why
like,
wouldn't
his openness about this has like led to him having more sex.
knew I had never done anything before, and I told her that I wanted to suck her dick, which surprised her because in her experience, most guys didn't want to give pleasure, they only wanted to receive it. And most of the men she had been with weren't comfortable with her dick, they were off-put by it. She was afraid to reveal that part of
It's like
herself
5
because
stars
she
on
thought I would have a negative reaction to it.
Can you give like mutual reviews on Grindr? Is that real? Is that true?
I wouldn't know.
Eco-terrorists
Oh
are
my
coming for
God.
Dazzle now.
Make it quick.
But I was into it,
Of course.
so I started by jerking her off.
So I started by jerking her off. His like little smirk is just.
This. So like, obviously, I was a teenage girl once. Yeah, I read a lot of smutty fan fiction.
Mm-hmm.
This is just smutty fan fiction.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, listen, Hal. Even as an adult, you read smutty fan fiction. I don't know what you're
I do
saying.
not read. What do you mean?
Oh, see, look, Chad,
Don't
she's
you
getting
try
annoyed.
and create false narratives, okay?
Really, just like I throw car batteries in the ocean. Ooh.
You created that false narrative.
True. But,
Like, what are you trying to say?
okay, but you totally.
No, I don't. Try again.
I feel like you do.
No, well, your feelings and the reality of the situation are two different things.
Yeah, I swear I will get a win on you during this stream.
Never. Now apologize.
I'm sorry, Hal.
There you go. Okay, keep playing the video.
Which she noted I was very good at. Unusually good at for somebody who hadn't jerked someone else off before. And I started sucking her dick. And my god was I bad at it. She wasn't even that big, she was like 5.5 inches, and I still gagged on it. I was terrible. So she stopped me before I choked on it too much from trying too hard to deep throat it.
Diesel is losing his street cred to the e-mommies. I'm not surviving this one, huh?
No, never.
And she started sucking me instead. She was really good at it, but she was also used to average to below average dicks. And I may only be 6.3 inches, but that still was too much for her. Her jaw locked and she couldn't get me to orgasm that way. She also couldn't really get me off with the hand job, so we fooled around, tried some stuff, and what eventually got me to orgasm and realized that, yes, I am in fact a bottom.
No.
Was when we were jerking off
You
together
couldn't tell.
that I put my feet on her penis.
No. No.
What? Why is this where you draw the line? Huh?
You know, bro.
No, I
freak me
I
out.
agree. I
That's
agree.
like
Yeah.
that is my line.
No, feeder. I can't. Like, I'm just imagining how like
Like,
how
imagine-
crusty his feet are.
Oh my god.
They're probably so rough. Oh man, oh
Oh.
god, fuck.
And then she thrusted. She wasn't circumcised, so her dick just glided across my feet. And I was positioned like
Oh.
this.
TMI.
Wait.
My feet were right above where my hole is, and she was looking at it while she was rubbing my feet with her penis. And I could tell that she wanted to fuck me there, which was pretty much the main thing that made it hot to me. It took me a really long time to finish, but eventually, after ages of jerking myself off, I was able to. And when I did, she suggested catching it in her mouth, which she did, but so much came out that she almost choked on it. She was too self-conscious, I think, to orgasm in front of me, so she finished on her own.
Mhm.
I kind of wish I had gotten her off more, but she seemed to enjoy it, and she was one of those people who really like to prioritize her partner's pleasure. I stayed at her house for a few more days, and we did a few things here and there. She actually tried on some lingerie for me. There were definitely some areas in which we may not have been compatible, and I think
this is like the worst part of the video. Is where he starts like putting down this young lady, talking like mad shit about her. It's so fucked
No,
up.
he does not chat. No, please.
Like, you don't get to be like, I gave a woman a foot job, and now I'm gonna be like,
and now I'm gonna be like, it was kind of an ick though. Like the way she wasn't a vegan too. Like,
Well,
why
this
you
is
li-
remember
tell me
this
that's
is
not why.
this is his first sexual encounter. Okay, this is
So
him popping
Oh.
his cherry
his
per
ch-
se.
cherry,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So
I bet his footy was mid. Ew.
this one.
Everything he did was probably mid. Let's be real.
I mean, all of it. Listen, it was
Like-
his first time. It was probably all bad.
Exactly. Like your first time's never great in hindsight.
It's just that I'm not a monogamist, and she definitely was. It's only in retrospect that I understand this, but at the time, I was really of the mindset that monogamy and long-term monogamy was the thing to shoot for. That it was basically the only real option, and I felt so conflicted about not necessarily wanting her exclusively, not being sure if I wanted a relationship in which I couldn't pursue other people that would last multiple years. Because while I did find her attractive, she wasn't perfect. Most importantly, she was older than me, and
Dude, you're a virgin. You've not found other people until now. What makes you think you're gonna start?
Well, he's gonna start his
Like-
transgender polycule. You know.
Oh, yeah, duh. He just has to snap his fingers and suddenly he's got that riz, you know?
I mean, come on, isn't he just loaded with riz? Look at him.
Right now?
Yeah. Listen, you give him a cat right now, he spins around in that chair. That guy's ready to take over the world.
He does look like he's like one like shaved head and a cat away from looking like a Bond villain.
He looks like, you know what Onision looks like, right?
No,
Oh my gosh, you are so uneducated on the internet. I'm so sorry.
I don't like. Yeah.
I wonder if
This
this stream is
bullshit
going to be
about- what
monetized.
about-
Thoughtful face.
So here's Onision.
Okay, guys.
Oh yeah.
He's a
I see
sociopath
it.
and maybe a pedophile, and also
Yeah,
he has.
one of my friends was telling me about it.
Yeah, he invited me out to his house one time.
Mm-hmm.
I should have gone. Do you want to see him melt down to kombucha?
Sure.
Yeah, you do.
Wow. 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 So you guys are so into yourselves, like you are so committed to censoring innocent people that you're just gonna go and try to get my Patreon deleted now. Oh, you have an opinion of me, so you're just gonna try and ruin my entire career. Really? Is that what you're going to do? Oh, I'm sorry. The FBI never showed up. Oh, I'm sorry.
So Chris Hansen started investigating him. Chris Hansen.
Yeah.
The cops are all about Onion Boy because turns out didn't break a single law. So what do? Oh, well, our opinions have been invalidated so many times of him that we're gonna disable his Patreon. Wow. Wow, you would really do that. You would really do that! You tried to do the FBI, didn't work. You tried to do the police.
He thinks he's the Joker.
He does think he's the Joker. It's giving, right?
So his partner is non-binary, but he doesn't like that, right?
Right.
Also, his partner's, from what I remember, his partner's breasts aren't big enough. So he went and he bought a real doll sex doll, right?
No.
So he has sex with that instead. And he has an OnlyFans where he posted a video of him railing the sex doll, and it is like watching a BTK Strangler like video. It is so fucking creepy.
Bro.
Yeah, and he went to court in a bulletproof vest. He's beyond insane.
Didn't work. So instead, you resort to the
active?
paycheck.
Is he still active?
Not really. I mean, he's basically like gone. Oh yeah. So here's what happened.
Tusky celebrates 7 months of membership. Onion Boy is why I tried kombucha.
Kombucha is great, Tusky. So I'm glad you tried it. But here's why Onision invited me to his house. So I had done a series of videos on Onision back in the day. And Onision and I had talked on a live stream. I was completely unprepared, right? I wasn't like a debate bro like I am now, so I couldn't really like have any fucking conversation with him. But I had been talking about boxing then. In particular, social repose. So if you don't know who that is, that's a complete other character. But that was like a topic of conversation. And
Damn, you mean there's like an alternative universe where you're fighting Jake Paul right now?
yeah, there's an alternative universe where I'm successful, actually. So, so I have received a message on Twitter being like, "Hey, I'll fly you out to my house if you can train me in boxing." And I had prior obligations, so I couldn't go to Greg's house. But I desperately wish that I could have gone now. I mean, he would have chopped me up. Would you want to stay in this man's house?
Oh fuck no.
Exactly.
You would have done like a line of cocaine and ended up like with
No, so he is
your
also
penis missing
he's
in the middle
also
of nowhere.
a straight edge vegan. So he would just kill me. I don't think he would give me any drugs to make it fun.
Even yeah, damn, that's rough. Maybe you could have done some kombucha.
Diesel isn't old enough for the Poles to want to fight him. Maybe when he turns 65. There's also an alternate universe where Diesel didn't cook tacos for a gamer girl in college. No, I think that was a canon event. I think that was destined to happen.
I like all the AUs that are popping up now.
Diesel AUs.
Got it! You got it! All my patrons have been deleted! Are you happy? No!
It is giving Joker. No!
Is this what you
Oh,
want?
it's the penis visit.
Is this what you want a total meltdown? Do you like kombucha? I love kombucha! Drinks like peeing smells even worse! Oh, my Patreon's deleted! What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do now? What am I gonna do now? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I'm covered in kombucha and I have no more Patreon.
Hello.
Time to put on megalomania. Okay. So, do you think that was like his way of trying to take back control of the situation?
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
have that little public meltdown.
He was trying to
be like, ooh.
he had lost control of the narrative, like his entire life was
Yeah.
falling apart.
Yeah.
So he was like trying to make himself like, oh well, if they're not gonna love me, at least they'll mock me and I'll make some money off of it. Kind of
Yeah.
thing. Yeah. But it didn't really work.
No.
And to be honest, her age did show, which can be concerning for someone who specifically wants a long-term monogamous relationship. To me, the feeling of existential dread that I might not be attracted...
This is what annoys me so much, right? Is that the idea that one day his partner will get older, so therefore he won't be attracted to them because they got older. As if the basis of all monogamous relationships is entirely based off of looks. Like,
Okay, so here's the thing. That's wild. He is already balding.
he not only is he bald, like he looks like he looks
He
scary.
He looks, yeah. He looks scary. He's already balding, and like
Listen, young lady,
you can
male
what?
pattern baldness is a real problem. Okay.
I do in fact agree. Yes, I do also think that he is not in any position to comment about people looking their age when he looks older than it.
He's 28 here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he does not look 28.
He looks older.
I would say he looks a bit older.
Yeah, I think he looks a bit older. He definitely looks in his
Yeah.
30s.
Yeah, definitely.
to a woman that I'm dating at some point in the future. Perhaps at some point in the near future is very intense. I'm very prone to anxiety and to developing worries about the future. So I did ask her if she wanted to be friends, and she didn't really seem interested in that. And I imagine it was mostly because she just didn't want to try and navigate that kind of relationship. A friendship with someone that you have romantic feelings towards, which you can't really explore in any capacity, actually sounds very stressful. So I can't fault her for that. The black and white thinking of monogamy is why nowadays I'm not a monogamist. Because it's caused a lot of heartbreak for me in the past, and the great divide.
No sex experience. I think I'm into polyamory. I think I want a harem of transgender individuals in my life.
Crazy.
Oh my god.
Modern day, does
romantic
he
and
have one?
No. Not as far as I know,
Wow.
no, but he does have lots of casual sex with the community. He does porn now, you know, so
I mean, yeah.
you know,
that
good for
does
him,
make
I
sense.
guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
Chronic relationship.
if that's what you want to do with your life, you know, good on you.
Just doesn't make any sense to me. There are female friends who I have romantic feelings for, and that no amount of physical intimacy or romantic attachments to other people has ever made me stop feeling. And I think it's actually perfectly normal to maybe love your friends a little bit if you happen to be romantic.
Me looking at my guy friends, hey bro, I'd fuck you in the ass, but I understand you don't feel that way. Oh my god.
You're laughing about it. I believe you'd say that to like Justin or someone.
I would not say that to Justin.
I'm pretty sure you've said something like
Why
that
do
to
you want
Justin.
me to be bisexual
No,
so
no,
bad?
no, don't I am like 99% sure you have said that to Justin
I've
in
not
a VC
not
when I've
not
been there.
unironically, you know, as like a joke.
Mhm,
But I
mhm.
haven't said it in like a way where I'm longfully wistfully thinking about the Brokeback Mountain adventures we could have had.
Mhm, mhm.
She's just taking notes right now, chat. You can just she's scribbling away.
Diesel bisexual.
No.
There's not an AU because we're living in it, guys.
I'm not. Why? Like, see what I mean? Chat, I don't know why. Well, I know. I think I know why, but it's stupid.
I
But,
mean, I don't say bi. I say you're gay, just flat out.
but the answer to that is
it is
fuck you.
also
Fuck you.
no.
Fuck you.
You didn't deny it. Wait, what?
No,
You didn't
I'm not.
say no.
I'm not. No,
Okay,
stop it.
okay.
Stop it.
Okay.
Stop it.
Mhm, mhm, mhm.
I like women. I like women. Okay.
Yeah, he wants to imagine himself as the men I'm with. There you go, guys. We've got it.
Yeah. Okay, but okay. My insane plan to sexualize Pokemon for trans rights activism.
There's a
Do you
lot
like
to
Locke when you-
unpack there.
Yes. Also, the audio's fucked up.
I think.
or
I think
Gardevoir.
that's just...
Are either of these
Oh, no,
among
it
your
isn't.
top
Yes,
10
him.
favorite Pokemans?
Yeah.
Do you ever find yourself wishing that at least one of them was your girlfriend? And when presented with images of Barbie dolls with either raw pieces of beef which have been sliced open or the fruiting bodies of fungi attached to their pelvises, do you generally find the Barbie dolls with the fruiting body pelvic attachments to be more aesthetically pleasing? That's not a euphemistic way of me asking you about your genital preferences, by the way. I'm just genuinely curious about which potentially edible thing you think would be the most aesthetically pleasing on a Barbie doll. So leave a comment below and tell me all about it. Do you also think that trans rights are a generally good thing to have? And that
You know,
Robert
I
DeSantis-
don't know how you can take this guy seriously about trans rights when the last video he talked about like the most shallow
Wait.
way to look at a trans person ever.
Yeah. Yeah.
I legit thought Diesel was bi on vibes alone. What fucking grounds?
See? It's not just me.
It is like literally just you and like
I
that other
mean,
person.
I mean,
Okay.
okay. Ooh.
I hate she's deliberately not answering chat.
I mean, I think chat knows what's up, right? I don't think they need me to hold
It's
their
the
hand.
vibes you put off Diesel.
Mm-hmm.
He wears camo on purpose.
Are you wearing camo right now?
I'm just wearing like olive.
Yeah. Okay.
Diesel, it's okay to come out. It's totally normal. I identify as straight. Hal
Yeah,
just
Jim.
all the time wants me to be gay. I don't.
Mhm,
Again, I know why, but it's just like the dumbest reason.
mhm.
Diesel, you put on a maid dress and slick yourself with oil. That's so big.
Cat
Oh,
was
hi, Cat.
streaming, darling. Just. We've already added him to the bi council.
Diesel is
Exactly, see, Becky
definitely
gets
bi.
it.
We've already added him to the council.
Cat just left. It's okay, Diesel. You're Pookie Pie no matter what your heart says. Cat got shy. She left. I mean, she's not barred from entering. I don't know.
Yeah, I know.
Diesel, why do you think you attract the she-day bisexuals?
Exactly.
Because I'm a man who's in touch with his emotions. I don't know.
He's kind of got a point there, though. Cat doesn't want to come back.
No.
I
So
miss her
sad.
already.
I know. I'm keeping you away from your wife.
I know. How could you? How could you keep my wife from me?
I needed you for my audience because you know the women bring in the views.
Yeah.
is a big
You
stinky
just want me
poopy
to
head
tell them to bark for you or something. I don't know.
who probably has a transgender BBC holding fetish, which he should just live out watching some black show queen, his wife, instead of repressing his desires and taking out his internalized chaser phobia on trans people by attempting to banish them from public life entirely. Well, if that's the case, then I can't really offer you much in the way of direct assistance because I don't have the ability to make supernatural beings like the Pokemans real. And even if I did,
So chasophobia is that a thing now?
I guess. I don't know if I'm being phobic to people who are chasers.
Are we being chaserphobic right now? Are we
I
gonna
think
get
I feel like we're
cancelled?
being chaserphobic. Let's be
Oh
real.
no,
Yeah.
it's okay. We'll just become chasers and
Just
it'll fix
become
the problem.
chasers. Well, you gotta pick like a what are you being a chaser for? Like,
I don't know.
hmm.
Hmm.
I'm trying to think of like a funny answer. I'm a chaser for people with good credit score.
Ooh, true.
Hot streamers, bruh. I'm a goblin
Cloudy might be
chaser.
onto something. Yeah, you are. I don't need to chase Cat. She's already mine.
Hold on.
Wouldn't exactly be an expert on how one should go about dating sexually monomorphic furry creatures who seem to vaguely resemble human women regardless of what their chromosomes say, or whether or not they've been on hormone replacement therapy. Especially Lopunny. Nor do I, as a poverty-stricken Colorado resident who still lives in his mother's basement at the age of 31, have the political power to single-handedly remove aggressively transphobic senators from offices in states that I'm
Bruh,
not even
turn off
eligible
that
to vote
fucking
in.
Pokemon music. This is just no.
But what I do
Someone
have
report this
He-
to
he's
Nintendo.
saying a
Send
lot
this
of
man to the
words.
Mario
Well,
Gulag.
They have no substance.
You see,
Yeah.
Lopunny,
I know what the fucking Pokemon is.
Gardevoir.
And everyone knows the most fuckable Pokemon is Vaporeon. Jeez.
I mean, is it really?
Are we gonna
Are we gonna
are we gonna
broach
get
this
into the
debate?
most
Are we about to
fuckable
broach this
Pokemon
debate?
debate? Are we about to
Okay,
go
I believe
there?
we are. I believe we are.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Greg, can you bring up the the Vaporeon copy pasta for me?
Based on Rule 34, the most fuckable Pokemon is Lucario.
I'm a chaser
Huh.
for being debt free.
You know what? I can see it. You know,
Yeah, I can see it.
like remember the Pokemon anime, like growing up. They definitely loved Lucario.
Gyarados. I'm trying to think of another one like Gyarados, like Riz something. Gyarados. Fucking ban that guy for a billion years. Get rid of him. Billion years.
Oh, thank you, Beckett.
Hey guys, did you know that in terms of male human and female Pokemon breeding, Vaporeon is the
There's a
most
whole copy
compatible
pasta about
Pokemon for
it.
humans?
We're so Jover. I like Charizard. That one works really well.
Mm. We should probably get through this.
Yeah.
is $500, and the ability to do a series of charity live streams of Pokemon Infinite Fusion in which I pretend that the male Lopunis and Gardevoirs which I fuse with female Pokemon of other species are actually trans fats, and that they're all in the same polycule as me. Those $500 have gone into the promotion of this video.
Imagine
on Google.
imagine you're on YouTube and you get an ad for a guy saying, "Listen, I'm fusing Pokemon together, and they're all in the same polycule as me."
I think I need to bring the yes status back. Okay, there we go. I'm ready to keep going.
As, with the hope that by drawing in enough viewers, I'll be able to raise more money for charities like the Trevor Project.
Do you
with the
want me to
support
read
of
it
a
out,
large
Becca?
audience.
Do you want me to do it in Candor's voice?
I think you need to, yeah, do it in Candle's voice.
All right.
Yeah. As your patron, it's
As my
yeah.
patron, your wish is my
Yeah.
command. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys. You know, in terms of male human and female Pokemon breeding, Vaporeon is the most compatible Pokemon for humans.
Better. That's the Pokecule. Did I sate your needs? Both
I
Chat
mean-
and Hal.
I mean, it's a bit of stretch to say you sated mine. Like, I'm not that easy, but chat's probably.
Crying, sobbing, shitting, throwing up. I sent the rest as well. Oh my god, Becky sent me a message with the whole thing.
Oh well, you've got to start from the top now, right?
All right, hold on. I'll start from the top.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Oh my god, this is actually kind of long.
It is.
All right. Hey guys, did you know that in terms of male human and female Pokemon breeding, Vaporeon's the most compatible Pokemon for humans? Not only are they in the field egg group, which is mostly comprised of mammals, Vaporeon are on average 3 feet 3 inches tall and 63.9 pounds. This means they're large enough to be able to handle human dicks. And with the impressive base stats for HP and access to acid armor, you can be rough with one, due mostly to water-based biology. There's no doubt in my mind that an aroused Vaporeon will be incredibly wet. So, with that, you could easily have sex with one of them for hours without getting sore. They can also learn moves like Attract, Baby Doll Eyes, Captivate, Charm, Tail Whip, along with not having fur to hide nipples, so it'd be incredibly easy for one of them to get you in the mood. With abilities like Water Absorb and Hydration, they can easily recover from fatigue with enough water. No other Pokemon comes close to this level of compatibility. Also, fun fact, if you pull it out enough, you can make your Vaporeon turn white. Vaporeon is literally built for human dick.
Who's this fine British lady you got with you, Diesel?
Finish it.
Also, fun fact, yeah, I read this earlier. I'm gonna go back to what I was saying. Anyway, they got ungodly defense stats plus high HP pool plus acid armor. Means these things can take cock all day, all shapes and sizes, and still come for more. But I can do. I think I can tire one out right quick.
Better.
Much better.
So this fine British gentle lady is Hal does ASMR in the pinned comment that Greg left up above. She definitely didn't want me to read out her channel. Yes, it is.
Nah.
Steve Irwin for your Pokemon trainer and evil. So yeah, he basically was like, I'm going to stream my Polycule. Also, good resources for this are Keffels, which was a really funny one that didn't age well at all. Thank you, Beckett, for the sticker. Oof. See, not feeling like 100% and doing Candor's voice was really rough right there, but I think I banged it out of the park. So,
You did pretty good. I'll give you it.
so he talks about the time you went to a porn convention. Unless you are really interested, some of them I've watched, obviously. Is there any of them that stand out to you?
Guide me down.
You want me to guide? You want me to guide you? Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. So he posted a video. Bane posting while wearing a trans woman's panties on my head. Right, 8 seconds long.
Ooh.
The sissy hypnosis will bring Gotham's reckoning.
All right, that was 8 seconds of our life we'll never get back. Right. But after that, he did a video talking about this experience, right?
My name is Foodle-Loving Cockmaster, and I received panties from a trans woman at a porn convention.
Imagine.
But these
Just imagine going up to someone, like, at a convention, and being like, yeah, hi, my name's Foodle-Loving Cockmaster.
Imagine no hint of like you froze for a second there. You're like, hi,
Yeah,
food 11
no
cockmaster.
hesitation.
Nice to meet
Yeah.
you. You pull out the business
Yeah.
card and it's like a penis shaped.
Mm-hmm. Imagine being that guy, you know?
Listen, look at his riz. He's even got his sailor hat.
Oh,
Because
he's
he
got
loves.
a sailor hat
You know why?
on.
Because he loves semen. Get it?
I got it. I got it. Okay.
Garments had not been enchanted by her princess wand. Nor did I meet Shiri Allwood, the woman who would inevitably suck the dick of the girl who sold me her shemen-soaked panties at this convention. But had I not gone to AVN and approached a booth where a 6'4" tall trans woman who had her genitalia partially
You
exposed
know,
and whose
I'm
pelvis
very
rose
like sex positive. I don't know how I'd feel if I went to AVN. I'd be very like that's
Yeah.
the smell in there must be wild.
Yeah. Do you think like it probably just smells of like cum, right?
I mean, maybe.
Like people are definitely like finding quietish corners and getting off.
I mean, I feel like there should be like a designated room for that there. Like you can pay like
There's
$5.
probably several, like
Yeah.
you know?
I mean, like again, I've never gone, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying that would be a great way to make money. See, I'm like waiting
Yeah,
for somebody in the chat
definitely.
to say, I've gone, it smells delightful. It's full of
You should
hot
get a
women
coffee
and
booth there.
models with lines for autographs and stuff. Okay, I had a feeling Cloudy had gone. I'm not getting a coffee booth at AVN.
Thank you for that, Cloudy. Why not?
I don't think there's as much overlap between the
you
Goon
know-
community and my coffee company.
They need something to keep them going all night. It might as well be your coffee.
Uh-huh.
Plus, you sell body pillows.
Yeah, but that's a little different, you know.
No, I think you know, especially those toxic ones, they'd go down a treat.
True. I don't know. No, she's right. That yeah, no caffeine's a big L. Huh?
See?
Yeah.
See? There's a market for it. You should go with Cloudy.
Uh, I have to talk to my business partner about this. Come on.
Okay.
Pause.
above the foldable table she was standing behind, gave me a free goodie bag containing, among other things, her underwear. I would not have made a video where I placed them firmly upon my head and proceeded to Bane post. And the girl for the thumbnail in this video, who I have mentioned in several others, Lemmypon, would never have seen my Bane post with that other girl's underwear on my head. And she never would have offered to sell me both her and her girlfriend's Shreeman-soaked panties upon hearing about my desire to post about the aromatherapeutic benefits of trans women's semen in her DMs. So I felt the need to mention the second porn convention I went to for this reason, because had I not gone to that one, I wouldn't have known Lemmypon existed. She wouldn't have known I existed. So Shiri would have slobbered on Lemmy's knob, but the Lemmy would not have been the girl who sold me her underwear, had I not worn somebody else's on my head first. So even though she did not play a major role in this story arc, Califana is part of the supportive cast for this saga. But now that I've finished giving background information on the girl who sold me her underwear, I think it's time I talk about Shiri Allwood and the convention I met her at, because she is the intended star of this video. At the start of this year, I went to a convention in Hollywood called X3 Expo, which is very likely the second largest porn convention in the United States. Right now, its current venue is in the Hollywood Palladium on Sunset Boulevard. And when I was checking out the various booths for the studios and the individual stars at X3, I came across the Groovy booth. And there, I encountered a girl who instantly recognized the chaser coating on my trucker hat. That girl was Shiri Allwood, and while I
This is like horrible branding, right? Like this is really bad.
It is.
Like
It has to be. Yeah.
it's like, oh my god, you think all trans women are just wonderful sex objects? Like, please come over, take a photo of me. Like,
Mm. I do know, like,
yeah,
there's
she
this
saw a
one like
customer.
trans woman I watch, and she talks about how she fucking hates being fetishized. So like, there's got to be a lot of those people at this sort of like convention too, right?
I mean, I feel like that's almost the exclusive kind of clientele they're targeting, right? With that
True,
stuff.
I guess. I don't know.
That said, Chud Logic. Oh shit.
I didn't recall it at the time. I was later reminded by Lemipon upon posting the picture that I took with both her and KCK. that
See,
she-
like here's another way you know he's bottom coded. He has a blahage.
You leave the Blahaj alone.
It's bottom coded. That's just straight up what it is. It's also a
Maybe
big
one that side. Yeah, its size. Yeah.
Yeah, that was like human size.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there is nothing bottom coded inherently about it. Okay.
I kind of feel like you're coping a little bit.
Says you.
That's not an argument.
No, it says you of all people.
Okay, well, real recognizes real, okay? Like
No.
Hal, when you say no, you have to back it up with an argument.
I'll back it up with evidence. Don't make me.
I'm not saying that I
I'll,
don't.
I'll leak the song.
Okay,
I'll
pause.
leak your songs.
I'm not saying that I don't have bottom-like
Okay.
tendencies,
Mm-hmm.
but I am saying that the blahage is bottom-coded as like an
Okay.
object.
What makes it bottom coded?
I don't know. The internet like imposed this value onto it.
Okay. So you don't know what makes it bottom coded.
Okay, here's what makes it bottom coded. His
Mhm.
scrunkly teeth.
Okay, that's him in particular, not about the blah.
But yeah, but that's all. No, all blahage have scrunkly teeth.
Oh, right, okay. But
Right.
don't like a lot of plushies?
Sometimes, and then also his eyes. Those are
wrong
soulful
with his
bottom
eyes?
eyes.
That's a soulful bottom.
Yeah. You know when you just say somebody's like giving bottom? That's
Mhm.
the blahage is giving bottom.
The
Ergo,
blah. This one in particular, I will agree.
see, you're just saying that because he likes to get fucked in the ass.
It's that.
Exactly. So I'm right.
I don't know. I feel like that I've definitely met people who radiate more top energy and also own a blahaj, you know?
Mm-hmm. Blahage assigned bottom by vibes, yes.
Okay, we'll give it.
It's weird when Hal is so clearly wrong and Diesel is so clearly right. I'm conflicted.
You know, you need a win. I'll give you it.
Thank you. I was
I'll
waiting.
give you the
It
win.
had been a while since I got a win against you.
This is the first win you've ever gotten on me. Please don't
Ever? All right.
exaggerate.
Let's not. Now
Name
you're
one other
exaggerating.
time.
I don't keep notes on these things. You know, I'd rather build you up Halloween.
Nah.
Hal is so generous. Don't even.
I know. I know, right?
Mary was one of her best friends and had gifted and handed down outfits to her before. She was very friendly and she gave me the code to her Discord server and this really cool professional looking business card that she made, which
That's a sick business card, actually.
That is
That's
like,
really fucking
cool.
based. Yeah.
Yeah.
it was like a carved out sheet of bamboo. It was so cool. I wish I still had it, but I
Do you
don't.
have business
Either way,
cards?
I spoke to her some more, and Stephen Gruby himself took the photo of me with her and KCK, which I was nervous about because I made a shirt post application to Gruby in which I claimed that I wanted to be the king of chasers, unironically. And that to achieve this, I would do almost anything, except cunnilingus. I also stated in this application that if it
Everything's on the table except for cunnilingus.
Of course.
he
Because why would it
actually.
be?
So he said that like he like did a whole video on why he wouldn't give cunnilingus, and it's like it's so fucking wild.
I think I'd rather watch that right now. Like,
Let me find that. Let me find that.
I think that's kind of more interesting, right?
Let's find his why I've never touched a single vagina in my entire life. I think that's it. There was also the Mpreg one. I figured I'd watch that because some people in my audience want me.
Want.
Proof that women with autism want to impregnate men.
Someone constantly comes in and says they want to draw you Mpreg, right?
No. But that's a man asking for me to be Mpreg. Okay?
Ah, right. Of course.
Master. I'm 31. I to loving master. I'm 31. I identify as mostly straight, and I have never touched a single vagina in my entire life. This is because I find them icky and gross, and also because women can get pregnant from there, and I'm extremely risk-averse and neurotic, so I'm afraid she'll get pregnant if I put my penis there, because even if I'm using a condom, there's still a 1 in 1,000 chance she can get pregnant. And who has sex with a regular partner less than 3 times a day? You only need to have sex 3 times a day to get up to 1,000 times over the course of a year. And also, my first experiences with condoms were bad. Like, they felt like a boa constrictor around my dick. So I kind of just figured I'd be happier doing side stuff and...
What? Why is he putting on, like, condoms? Like, pre-gay sex? Is he putting on condoms to jack off with? Like...
No, he's saying that when he... Wait, hold on. Actually, that's a great question.
What?
Course of a year. And also, my first experiences with condoms were bad. Like, they felt like a boa constrictor around my dick. So I kind of just figured I'd be happier...
Oh, he didn't really, like, explain his first experience using a condom. But it, like, I don't know, like, occasionally...
Well, like, surely, like, when he first used the condom, right? This is, like, post his first sexual experience, which he had, what,
Yes.
9 months ago?
Well,
Like...
he apparently had that in his early 20s, and he was telling the story then, but...
Okay.
But I'm trying to think of, like...
I'm trying to think of a timeline.
I mean, I don't know what the rules are for wearing a condom during
like, you
sex
should...
in that scenario that he has.
You should probably, like, wear a condom because STIs, right? Like, that's
STIs,
fine.
right?
That's good. You know, keep yourself safe, wrap your dick. But, like, it sounds like he's made up his mind about using condoms for, like, vaginal sex before he's had to actually use a condom.
And then on top of that, I can't imagine every single
Like...
trans woman being just totally cool with him raw dogging it in the butt.
Exactly.
Like
So...
STIs don't exist. Like, so he's had to warn.
Exactly. So... Okay.
Doing side stuff and anal. But most of all, the reason why I have never touched a single vagina is because I love penis. And I like...
Guys, I'm really straight, I swear. I love cock. Love it. I love sucking it. I love receiving it. I love cock. I'm straight, though. Just
100%, yeah. I mean, like, men love cock, right? Like, every man loves cock.
No.
No?
Why
So
would men like cock?
Okay, Diesel?
Uh-huh.
Does that mean you hate your penis?
No, my penis is great. It's the only one that's ever been good ever.
So you would say you love your penis?
I don't love it in the sense that I want myself to be railed by it. No, that's not
you love it. But you love it.
I love it like a brother.
Love is love. Checkmate.
You're so stressful.
women. I like cocky voices.
Tell his brother.
That's...
Get Jonathan.
Is liking food a gay / bi? Have you ever seen that old video where the guy's like screaming? He's like, liking food is gay.
I mean, I had a friend who, like, before he realized he was gay, like, loved Fuda, and we pointed out it was kind of gay. And he eventually came out as gay.
Mm-hmm.
4 femboys.
Good
So,
for
you know,
him.
there's that.
Good
Yeah.
for him.
Yeah.
Someone needs to break out the yaoi paddle.
I like makeup. I like the way women look in makeup.
Wait, hold on.
I
Go
also
back
like-
for a second. I need to check if he's got yaoi hands. Press play.
Because I love penis. And I like tall women. I like clocky voices. And I like makeup. I like
He
the
does
way
have
women look
yaoi
in makeup.
hands.
Yeah, he does.
I also like getting topped. It feels more intimate to me. And you know
Yeah,
what?
so
The
do you.
majority of cis women who top men are
You have
crazy
so much
femdoms
in
who
common
expect
with
you
this
to
guy.
lick their feet.
Fuck off. Listen, I'm not having this conversation. I'm moving on with the video before you get me to say something else stupid. I have an urge to speak.
Yeah, well, you should just speak your truth, you know?
No, okay.
You,
Alright.
you know, chat, sometimes, because here's the thing about Diesel, he loves being yelled at. So sometimes he'll act up just to get yelled at. That's how much of a bottom he is.
Mm.
Mm,
I can't even contest that.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
feet and perform cunnilingus on them half the time. So that rules out dating cis women who top men because the patriarchy has memed nearly every last one of them to view topping and bottoming exclusively in terms of power dynamics. And that is my single biggest turnoff because I am the most vanilla being in all of existence. My sexuality is literally penis go in and out of hole while I gaze into my partner's eyes and we run our fingers through each other's hair and we kiss.
You can do
And
that
stuff.
with vanilla. It's fine.
I like touching my partner's face and I like playing with their ears.
He's just a vanilla guy. Anyway,
He-
I adore humongous cocks. I love cock. Cock. They call me the food 11 cock master.
I want to be dominated, but I also want to have really boring vanilla sex.
He just likes heavy petting.
Like, bro doesn't even want to be choked out. Like,
This. You know, I like doing this. Rubbing my partner's ears. I like it.
true.
I like it. And I like being
true.
touched
The
too. And you
guy
know what?
saying
My
he
body
likes
is very
vanilla
sensitive.
sex.
In fact, it's so sensitive that just a woman licking my balls for more than 3 seconds is enough to give me a seizure. And you know what?
What the fuck? I don't remember seeing that first time I watched this. What the fuck? Diesel, how'd you find this person? I've known of him for a while because he followed Tipster and Tipster followed him. So
What?
that's a new level of touch starved.
True.
Yeah.
What else? Not only am I vanilla in terms of sexual acts performed, I'm also vanilla in terms of sexual positions. Because my favorite ones are missionary and spooning. The
I
latter
don't know how this guy can be like the food 11 cock
Wait.
master and then not like crazy sex. Also, the spoon. I feel like spooning doesn't count as a sex
Spooning-
position.
Spooning is so not a sex. That's exactly what I was gonna say. I was like, since when?
I mean, I guess for him, maybe
I
that's pretty
mean-
crazy for him.
Oh, that would be so crazy. That's like, oh my god, they're going behind and like the penis is touching it. Oh my god.
which I did with a woman I went on a date with in Hollywood prior to attending a porn convention. The biggest reason why I've never been with a woman who has a vagina, though, really, is that
Is
I
because
just
none of them
didn't
want
see
to.
having sex in high school as practical. Didn't really have any crushes or
Oh,
romantic
it's
feelings
not
for anyone
practical.
till
Okay, well, that's a weird one.
There's no practicality in penis in pussy.
I was almost done with it. I actually coped for a few years, thinking that maybe I wanted a wife and kids. But I realized it was just a cope. Just a thing for me to strive for in absence of my desire for pussy. It was the only way I could find sex or relationships with cis women desirable at all, given my insecurities about bottoming at the time. And also, I didn't know that trans women, existed back then. I just masturbated mostly to futanari and to blowjob and gangbang videos before I discovered trans women. And I still mostly look at futa stuff now. So yeah, basically, the main reason I've never touched a single vagina.
Okay, this is like really... I'm gonna go on a little tangent here, so please bear with me. Why is there so much futa hentai? Like, why? Why is there so much?
Because it's like a fetish thing, right?
I mean, yeah, obviously, but I feel like it's a niche thing. So why is it? Why is it really that much more?
I don't know if it's a niche thing as much as it's like a weeb thing, right?
So why
Like,
are weebs all into futa? Are they all like? Do they all secretly crave cock? Is that what's happening?
No, I think it goes back to the Freud thing, right? Like bigger penis means bigger like dommy-ness. And let's be real, 99% of the time weebs bottoms. So
That's an interesting way to look at it.
Yeah.
But then what makes a weeb a bottom kind of thing, you know?
yeah, that is true. That is true. But I've got one name for you, and it's Makima. And suddenly everything makes sense,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's different.
Is it? Is it? Like, cause
Okay, all right.
you know Makima Futanari porn is out there.
I mean, of course, I don't want it.
Yeah?
That's not hot, in my opinion.
You don't think, oh, shut up. Oh, you shut up.
I don't like futa porn. That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
I don't like
the
futa.
Makima. Oh, I thought
Okay,
you meant
I do
Makima
find
porn.
Makima very hot.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I'll admit that. I'll admit that. Right? And with that being said, right? Jesus, this is okay. So I can't even have these are not stream discussions to be having.
Well, it's the ones we're having now, you know?
Okay, so I don't even know how to like broach this conversation.
You know what? Kat seems to be getting you a clip to broach this conversation with. So at least you've got that. You just got to stall until then.
Okay, I think
So what were you saying?
I think he sent it.
Oh, great.
Oh, traps are gay. Okay, let me just
Futa is gay, traps are gay, femboys are gay. I agree. But I think there's nothing wrong with that. I think it's just pretty objectively gay. Yeah, sorry. It's okay. It's fine. Just accept that you're a homosexual.
This small baby just called you all homosexuals.
So going back to our original point, yeah, Makima.
Okay, so let me.
Now that you've had a moment to
Yes.
like, you
All
know.
right. So I am a self-proclaimed switch, with good reason, right? But let me explain why I find women like Makima, Karlak, or Lady D hot, right?
Oh, that was another ASMR you started begging me for.
I was jokingly asking. So to Jesus. I'm thinking, chat. I'm thinking.
Go on.
Right. So you're gonna laugh at me, Hal, and I am gonna be so fucking annoyed that you're going to.
Go
Right.
on.
So when like I'm a pretty powerful guy. That sounds like a joke, right? I understand. To you, that might sound like a joke, but
I see where this is going. Okay, yeah. Keep going.
I run a business.
Mm-hmm.
I lift a lot of weights. I'm constantly working.
Mm-hmm.
You know, sometimes I just want to feel like a little guy. You know?
So when we're requesting for the ASMR for the dummy
yeah.
mommy asking if you're
You
submissive
know,
and breedable.
it's a lot of the times, like, with bottoms, yeah, it's like a control thing, right? So, like, when you're a guy like you got a lot going on, you just want to cut loose a bit, right? That's why you're into it.
I feel like I'm talking like to a therapist. You're doing the psychology thing right now. I can actually
Well,
hear it in your voice,
okay.
yeah.
Um,
Yo, what up, Matt? We're talking about the Food 11 Cockmaster today, right? But I'm also
reason. Mhm.
a top in that, and I remember talking about this with Mishi, right? Like the brat taming thing. That's hot, personally.
Whatever you say, King.
Yeah. Diesel isn't bi unless he has the bare minimum mandatory clear phone case and cuffed up jeans. Relax. This entire stream is just Hal trying to gaslight Diesel into thinking he's a bisexual bottom.
No, I don't do that on stream, don't worry.
Hold on. Let's keep saying what the Food 11 Cockmaster has to say.
It's because I love trans women, and I legit didn't know dating them was an option. Everything is just cozier with them. Because when I'm with a trans woman, I don't have to worry about ever having to perform cunnilingus on her. Because if she wants oral, all I gotta do is suck her dick. And I'm cool with that.
I don't understand.
He's straight up.
I don't understand how he's like trying to explain, like he hasn't explained. He's trying to describe the issue with cunnilingus, but all he's just described is why he loves sucking dick.
If the texture of it is like a gummy worm.
Maybe he just finds
Why top
it
a
too
bottom when I
hard,
can top
you
a top
know?
after the multi-round you've octagon foreplay?
I mean,
like, I know I'm very hard to please, so like maybe it's just too difficult for him. He can't wrap his
yeah, I
his
can't believe
head
you're
around it, right?
literally saying skill issue to his cunnilingus right now.
Yeah, I literally.
I mean, I can't imagine. I feel like this is the kind of guy who'd like be. I can't imagine any of these trans women would be interested in sex with him. Like, I just feel like it would be terrible. Like, everything about him screams like
Right?
red flags.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because she's been on anti-androgens and estrogen for like 7 years. That's all I gotta say.
Lazy is lazy. Yeah. So giving head is easier than giving cunnilingus.
Yeah, 100%.
There you go, skill issue. He's literally suffering from skill issue.
Like, literal skill issue. That's it.
Also,
Problem
this
solved.
video was brought to you by Dumpster Pumpkin and Nia the Clown Fit.
I'm really glad that this community is paying for that kind of content. I flew to Los Angeles and hooked up with an intersex cross-dresser. Or are you interested in the MPreg video?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
We need one more.
I'm
We need
currently
one
trying
more.
to figure out why I'm here.
We're having fun, you know. That silence is really painful, but you know, it's okay. It's all right.
Yeah, it's
You know,
really
I appreciate you allowing yourself to be tortured here. I masturbate.
Yeah. Yeah, we already knew that, buddy. Yeah, it's just
Well, let's watch the
you
Mpreg
seem
one.
to really want to watch the Mpreg one.
Well, either the Mpreg one or the I flew to Los Angeles and hooked up with a cross-dresser.
I've heard too much about his hookups. I think I'd rather watch the Mpreg one.
Liz can kill me with jizz.
I'm telling my kids that this was PewDiePie.
And despite not having a custom thumbnail, it actually performed pretty well, and as per usual, it led to several trans women saying that they wanted to have sex with me. But even before that, there have always been trans women who have wanted to top me, who have wanted to inject me with their she penises, which usually need to be sucked off.
Oh my god.
What?
Have you ever seen that gummy worm?
I haven't, but I do love gummy worms. So
For a little bit, in order for them to be any
gummy worm.
You want me to get you a massive gummy worm?
I would love that. Yeah.
I'll think about it.
You're not gonna think about it. Anyway, keep going.
anything harder than the texture of a gummy worm and unload their see-through shemen into my boy pussy. Because Mpreg is based. And I'm not the only one who takes a gender abolitionist stance on buttholes and bottoms. I'm not the only one who sees men as more than just walking dildo machines, and women as more than just receptacles for penises and cum. There are more types of women in the world than the negative stereotype of the disgusting cis male chaser. C-male chasers, I call them.
This male, straight women be like female chaser.
None of those words are in the Bible or Torah.
Because they fetish.
You're cooking?
So, is he like? Surely this is just satire, right?
Well, like, I want to think it's satire.
Or at the very least, he's playing it up, right?
It's either satire, but like he clearly is like attracted to the idea of trans women's penises.
Yeah, but like surely he's playing it up like to the point of satire.
Okay, but
Like,
here's the
there's
thing:
no
how
way.
can you play it up, but then also in the same breath want to do like actual activism? Because I feel like you get one. You either get to be a satire of a chaser, or you do activism.
What, things can't be two things all of a sudden?
No, in this particular scenario, these things can't be two things. These things are diametrically opposed.
Right.
I'm glad
Okay,
you
Hamilton,
understood
keep
that
going.
because sometimes I'd say something like that and the other people would be like, "What are you saying, Diesel? Are you crazy?"
No, I've watched Hamilton. I get it. Okay.
I've watched Hamilton.
fetishize C men and semen, and possibly see men as well. These women, they don't see men for the human beings that they are, only for what C men have, which is something that shoots
Is anyone
out
else
semen.
getting Derek
And I know
vibes
you
from
may be
this
doubtful.
guy? He
You may
reminds
have
me of
been
this
conditioned
weirdo
to
that's a
believe
fan of
your entire
DSP.
life that the only types of women who exist in the world are these disgusting cis male.
QTV's Hood Ornament, if you're telling me that there are more people out here like Fuda Loving Cockmaster, I'm going to be very afraid to leave my home.
Well, surely we need to go and look at this now.
We're going to be here all night if we keep looking at chasers.
What do you mean keep looking at chasers? We've looked at like this guy.
I know, but he's so interesting.
That is a word.
Yes, QTV's Hood Ornament, link me.
Chasers. But there are more based variants of women out there in the world than these fetishizers. And from promotional gifts of Tori Easton, a stunning 6'2" tall trans woman who I met at a porn convention, railing muscular dudes who seem to be every bit as tall as she is, to Aubrey Kate, playing the part of the stepsister of a dude with a small penis and forking him with it, to videos of cis women
ultra-based ones like Summer Heart, pegging guys. We have video evidence of women being more than just male chasers, and seeing men as human beings who crave intimacy and are capable of having desires for things which lie outside of their designated gender roles. But the evidence of women being based and wanting to breed men, or at least see men get bred, goes deeper than that.
When I think of seeing men get bread, I think it's them getting a paycheck at their normal job, not whatever the fuck this NEAT does.
Yeah. He goes on these like he goes on these like massive tangents a lot, huh?
Yeah.
Like I don't think he's really spoken about Mpreg yet, and that's really what we're here for.
We're here to talk about the
We're
Emperor.
here to talk about Mpreg, not fucking men.
I love it when
okay?
somebody comes in on the stream and they're like, "What is going on here? This is just what is happening. This is terrifying." Like every time.
you always bring me in on these weird streams as well.
Well, okay. Okay. So I thought it would be funny to get your take on the two topics I offered up to you. So
Oh, what was the other one again?
I almost tortured you with Pamper Chew.
Oh, that's the diaper thing, right?
That is the diaper thing, yes.
Yeah.
I think this was a better choice.
There is more evidence out there.
Thanks, I guess. Is that what you wanted me to say?
No, I mean, you know, you're welcome though. You're welcome.
I mean, I think I've given my take, right?
You've given your take.
I think I've given my take.
And it can be found within the Sonic DeviantArt fandom. There,
Oh my god.
we have the ultimate proof that there are women out there who want to see men get pregnant,
No.
who are delighted by the thought of pregnant men, because there is a vast ocean of Sonic Mpreg content, which means that if a girl has autism, which is extremely common nowadays, there's a
Had
good
to turn off the
chance.
music for that one.
Autism
you know,
is
really
extremely common
highlight
nowadays.
the seriousness of it.
I'm really starting to buy
So-
into the conspiracy theory about vaccines and autism.
I mean, the graph is there. It exists, right? Uh, so, is Mpreg meant to be for women?
For autistic women.
For of course, yeah.
Hmm.
I thought that was for autistic men. My bad. Okay.
I don't know. Like, I've never met anybody that's into Mpreg, so I've never been able to have
Right? And anyone that like I've seen like in passing that is into Mpreg have been men.
Yeah.
Point in case this dude.
She'd enjoy seeing pictures of her boyfriend, which have been photoshopped to make it look as though he is pregnant, and may be interested in pegging him as well.
I feel like if you're a lady who's like likes Mpreg, you probably like pegging too, right? Like that
Well,
makes sense.
That's like a package, right?
Yeah, that's like a package deal.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't feel like many women are into Mpreg. That feels like a man thing. Like I never
Well, like
there would
it's-
never be a woman who likes airplanes sexually. Like that's just a guy thing.
Yeah.
I like one and not the other, boss. Okay, you can like pegging without liking Mpreg.
Yeah.
But liking
exactly.
Mpreg and not liking pegging, I feel like it doesn't work that
Yeah,
way.
like everyone that likes Mpreg likes pegging, but not everyone that likes pegging likes Mpreg.
Yeah. Yeah, that we had to make a distinction there. Chat was confused.
Yeah.
Oh,
I feel like it's also
I-
guys with breeding kinks, right?
I feel like a guy with a breeding kink wouldn't want to be pregnant himself.
No, but he'd want to impregnate other men.
No, I think he's talking about how he likes to be impregnated.
Oh, of course he's talking about how he.
So
wants
I mean,
to
it is a
impregnate
breeding
him.
kink when you think about it, but it's like
Mm,
a double reverse breeding kink. You know.
yeah,
Good thing you're drinking. I don't think you'd get through this sober.
I would not be able to get through this sober. I'm already
think-
way too sober for my liking.
Any of the porn stars I mentioned earlier have autism, so please don't sexually profile all female Sonic fans or women with autism as wanting to impregnate men, because that is problematic. Not all women with autism are into Sonic, and not all Sonic fans are into mpreg. There's just a mild overlap. But to conclude this video, I just gotta say that yes, there are women who want to breed my boy pussy. And that's regardless of whether or not I cross-dress. And I'm probably going to encounter at least a few of them in real life when I visit those upcoming porn conventions in January. So be sure to check out my Instagram to get regular
you.
updates on that, and maybe check out my Patreon to help fund my efforts to do stuff like that.
$5 a month makes you a Sheenus respecter, transgina defender. These feel like slurs.
They do.
Oh my god. $25 a month to be a Sheeman swallower.
Speaking of which, special thanks goes out to my one Patreon supporter, Nia.
Oh my god.
Good for you, Nia.
Shout out Nia. Nia
There she
has
is,
a huge
guys.
cock. She has a huge cock.
I'm so happy that you have a huge cock.
Shout
Nia.
out Nia for your huge fucking.
Yeah.
Uh,
I really hope that you get the mpreg you wanted or something. I don't know.
my soul hurts.
Same. I feel like I've lost something. Probably a part of my soul doing this stream with you.
Nia's feeding the lolcow pastor. So, Hal, you wanna plug your shit?
No.
I hate it when you do that.
You've already plugged it. It's been like the pinned thing.
She has a channel. It's called Hal Does ASMR.
Nuh-uh.
You can go there. She does
Nuh-uh.
ASMR on there.
You're not. You're all banned.
You're all banned. She's also one of my players in the D&D game. She plays Mia.
Yeah.
We just had a session today, but I did
We
a
did.
second
You should-
stream
you
because I
should
missed
go watch
Monday.
that.
Yeah, you should become a member and go watch that. I'm gonna make it a members only tomorrow, so
Mhm.
finish it
Yeah.
before,
Or just, you
or
know,
just become a
go-
member, please.
Or just go sub to the fucking
The channel that hasn't
Dream
had,
channel. Yeah.
yeah, that hasn't
That
had content
Diesel's
on it.
been slacking on because he's slow.
No, okay, I've been ill.
Yeah. Whatever you say, weakling.
Okay, all right. See, get her promoted.
Nah.
They want to support you,
Well, I appreciate their help.
especially Greg.
Yeah, Greg's a real one.
All right, well, take care, chat. Bye bye again
Yeah,
for today. Bye.